Alright, who's gonna say it? Who the brings a baby to a Shiva? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's get to the review. Welcome back to the channel. This is Let's Be Real with Brad. This is the place where I can talk about movies, TV shows, and other movie-related content. So if that's the kind of stuff you like, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Today, we are going to be talking about the 2020 comedy film called Shiva Baby. It is directed by Emma Seligman. This film is about a young college student who runs into her sugar daddy at a Shiva, which is a Jewish funeral. This is all you need to know before going into this film because it would ruin the fun, exciting surprises this movie has to offer. I'm so glad I could check this film out before I made my best films of 2020 because I didn't realize it was technically a 2020 film, so here we are. There is so much to talk about this film, so let's get right into it. Starting with the director herself, Emma Seligman. This is her feature film debut, and she is like a rocket, delivering an excellent, hilarious, very well shot, personal comedy film that has her passion all over this film. Everything about this film feels so organic and authentic, with being able to talk this small idea into something more complex and exciting, while also making the presentation of the film being a major standout, making the claustrophobia feel like a horror film at times, which was very unexpected but welcomed with open arms. The film is exceptionally well shot and very well edited. You get this up close and personal feel to the film, which is how Danielle feels throughout the film, which couples you into her thoughts and understanding what she was going through. Now, I need to talk about the writing because I found it to be very unique. This might be one of the funniest movies I've seen in a very long time. I was literally laughing hysterically from beginning to end. If you want genuine, hilarious, and extremely well-written humor, this is grade A example of it. At times, this movie can be too funny just by the number of jokes in it, but besides being a genuinely gut-busting, laughing film, this movie also has some fantastic subtleness to it that is so pure and smart. Seligman completely respects her audience, knowing people will understand her film, so it makes it bright by throwing some subtle, critical lines of dialogue throughout that always kept me interested to see where that would take us. I also love how the film is set almost in real time. There was always something interesting going on with the characters that kept unraveling, having some fantastic twists and turns while opening us up to the characters and the relationships they all have with each other. Seligman chooses to make Danielle a very complicated and flawed character, but you reside in her because we see where she's coming from even with her mistakes. I mentioned earlier that Seligman made a personal film highlighting queer Jewish women and the struggles they may face was so important to this film. It had so much to say in fewer words because it was highlighted to us visually. This film also highlights other essential issues many young women face that I don't want to get into just in case you haven't seen the trailer, but I thought the film had exciting ways of presenting that to us, which felt very natural and easy to understand without it getting shoved in your face. The acting is also fantastic in the film, with Rachel Sennett being absolutely marvelous in this film with her second feature film debut with another film called Tahara that came out last year. I really think she will be a big star in the future because all her timing on the jokes was perfect, delivery of her lines was excellent as she is essentially in the whole entire film. She knocks it out of the park, giving a fabulous on-screen presence as she cannot be stopped. Everyone else is also fantastic, with Polly Draper as the mom. She had the best lines in the film, even though many of her lines were improvised, which I couldn't even tell. She stole the show in every scene she was in, being so freaking funny and feeling like a real mother in ways. Surprisingly, this film was made for $250,000, being an insanely super low budget film, but you don't realize it because nothing about this movie is cheap, as Emma Seligman made sure that the acting, writing, story, and presentation were all top notch, which makes this film stand among the rest. Overall, this is a movie I strongly recommend because it is one of the most hilarious films I've seen in a while. It has a tremendous script, acting, presentation, and story that gives this movie so much rewatchability in the future. It has central themes and an exceptional accurate representation of queer Jewish women made by a passionate filmmaker. I am so happy to have supported this film and would welcome a sequel to this film because I think they should. I am giving Shiva Baby a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the following video.